Hey guys, Kiara and hello and welcome and namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Ni Hao, Assalamu alaikum, and any other greetings I've forgotten. Bonjour, if there if there are any French people watching this. It's been such a long time since I did a video and shared what's happening in New Zealand. Sorry if you guys think I have almost 22,000 subscribers on this channel, and I haven't really put out any new content over the last few days, weeks, months, really. And the fact is, guys and girls, that it's not been the best of a couple of years for all of us. Myself here in New Zealand and all of you out there who want to come to New Zealand, and we are all just waiting and waiting and waiting to see when the borders of New Zealand will open. Um, yeah, I sit here every day in my home office and wonder when is it's going to that New Zealand government is going to open its borders. So I don't know. Nobody seems to have any clue about it, and I keep watching the news very, very religiously. In fact, in the next few minutes, I'll have to go and watch our evening news, where sometimes the prime minister comes live, and also some of our ministers there. But I think this whole COVID situation is turning so topsy turvy on a practically weekly basis. We had the first blast of COVID, followed by the Delta variant, and now we have the Omicron. And whilst Omicron hasn't still run rampant within New Zealand, we know it's within the country already, but within the MIQ, which is the managed isolation quarantine facilities, there are some people with that. And while it doesn't seem to be as potent as the other variants before, still is a concern for the government. And so they've all gone very, very quiet. The government hardly makes any announcements about it. And there was an announcement, a couple of months ago, where they said that they will start the gradual reopening of the border with Australia to begin with. Right now, there's only one country we guys in New Zealand have a open border with, and that's called the Cook Islands. Um, and yeah, but it's more like a holiday destination than anything else. And then they were supposed to open up to Australia as well, but they've already pushed that back a little bit. And so the government did get quite aggressive and positive about wanting to open the borders, but then this whole Omicron variant came into the picture and scenario, and so again they've gone very quiet. So living a long to cut a long story short, I think that yeah, sometime this year they'll have to open the borders because it's going to be 3 years. Otherwise, we've already lost the whole of 2020, we've lost 2021, and we are already finishing January of 2022. So at some stage they really have to open the borders. It's been a terrible, a couple of years for us as an organization at HJV Global, for myself and my team. But we have managed to hang in there, and we are kind of trying to do our best. There's a lot of you out there, are prospective clients, prospective inquiries, and everybody wanting to know what's happening out here. So, if you were to ask me my opinion is that by the second quarter of this year, which is by the end of June of this year, I do believe that they will absolutely make a very, very strong positive statement about how and when they will open the borders. Because hopefully, after 3 years, COVID will move from being a pandemic to an endemic disease, just like your common cold and your flu and everything else, and probably just annual flu shots, like how we take annual flu shots, probably we'll also have to take annual booster shots for keeping COVID at bay. So, so in my view, I know a lot of you are wondering how and when can I enter New Zealand. I'd say most likely after June of this year. But I do believe that by the end of the year there'll be so much more clarity. So yeah, so yeah, I know it's not easy for you guys and girls, not for us and not for anybody. And let's all keep our fingers crossed and hope that this thing will blow away sooner than later. But I do believe that New Zealand will have to open its borders sooner than later because we do rely on our tourism and our international education and migration quite a lot. So it's only a matter of time before they will actually have to do something about it. So please stay patient. Continue to talk to us at HAV Global, and we will do our best to keep you updated. And in the meantime, don't mind my little videos I'm posting of me trying to fly a kite for Sankranti and Pongal. I thought that's the best way I could put some cheer and joy out there for all of us. And that's what I was trying to do. So, yeah, hang in there, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. And I think it's only a matter of time before New Zealand opens its borders. So keep the faith and hang in there. Thank you so much for watching this. And I'll come back to you with more updates soon as I have them. Take care. Kia ora.